Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cashback. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 10 of Season 3 here at Southampton. We are borderline top 4, borderline meaning we're 5th. We're not far away though from those top 4 spots, only 2 points off first. Level on points with 3 other sides, Chelsea, Brighton and Manchester United. We start today with a game against 18th placed Aston Villa. Game that I would very much like to win. Now as you see this, I'm actually in Manchester this weekend for the FUT Champions event. As such, I'm trying to get ahead on videos, so there's going to be 2 games today, 2 games tomorrow and 2 games Monday, so that I can maintain the daily uploads. So rather than 3 today, 3 tomorrow and then no video on Monday, you still get 6 games, it's just 3 videos, not 2. So we'll play Aston Villa and Liverpool today, then it'll be PSV and Leicester tomorrow, with Palace and Vitória Guimarães the day after that on Monday. And then we'll be back to 3 games per episode from that point onwards. So hopefully we can get some good points today. I would like to break into that top 4 if I possibly can. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. There will have been an RTG video earlier on this afternoon, one that you most certainly don't want to miss with the playoffs going on right now. But without any further ado, let's head in to play Aston Villa at home. This should be a straightforward victory. Our former centre-back Maya Yoshida starts at the back for them alongside James Chester. Jack Grealish, who scored a great goal for Villa in real life midweek, is in the midfield. Cornet out on the right-hand side for them. Jonathan Kajir up top. Not the best of lineups. We should win. Should. We foul with the throw. Ward-Prowse back to Cedric. Go there to Jordi Classy. I wanted to try and squeeze it to Borja Mayoral, but the gap just didn't open. May have worked well. Romeu, that's floating. Wasn't necessarily floating with any real danger though. I guess that counts as a first chance, but I don't think it was ever going to go in. Nice tackle by Buffal. Quick look at Mayoral. Around the corner there to Ward-Prowse. Good save by Galini. He hit that pretty well, James Ward-Prowse. Not able to find the back of the net though. He'll take the corner himself. It's a good delivery. It's Wesley Hurt that wins the initial header, but it's cleared away via a couple of defenders. Jack Grealish will look to complete the clearance, but Jordi Classy's trying to slow him up. Schaub. No idea which way he was going to go there when he went for those step overs. I'll give that straight to Kajia. Not the best of clearances at all, and Kajia draws a good save out of Kepa. Nice stop by Aretha Balaga. Corner's come in from Varda on that far side. It's not the best. Jedinak is very tall though. Oh, good save, get rid. Wasn't the best of clearances. Was that the best of passes from Ward-Prowse? Why he tried to play it like that, I'm not entirely too sure. Battle of the 2 slowpokes, Mil Jedinak and Oriol Romeu. That fortunately my slowpoke wins. Ward-Prowse, his touch was pretty poor there, but Buffal gets that under control well. Lay this into Jordi Classy. Can't really drop the shoulder and send anyone in behind at present. Borja Mayoral is through that gap though. Oh, he spun well. Mayoral goes down. Nothing given. Win that please, Kieran. Well up. Richarlison forward to Ward-Prowse. Actually struggled to create chances in this game. They have the worst scoring record in the league, Aston Villa, after 8 games with just 5 goals. We have one player, Borja Mayoral, leading the score charts that has more than that on his own. He's currently league's top goal scorer, Borja, with, well, 6. Oh, but not 7. Thought I might have been able to slot that home. Unfortunately, good save by Galini. That's a decent corner. Hurts there again, but for the 2nd time in the game, his header from a corner doesn't go in. There's Gerhardt to Schaub. Turns inside with the switch. Win that. Oh, I tried to get there with Tierney and just completely misjudged the flight of the ball. Maxwell Cornet looking to get around the outside. It's a good ball in, and the keeper committed at his near post. You can shout at your defenders all you want, Kepa. That was your fault. If he just stays on his line, covers the near post, he saves that, but he's gone to ground to try and get there first, even though there's a defender with the man. I don't know why he's gone out towards the ball. And look at the angle of his body as well. Terrible goalkeeping. 1-0 Aston Villa. They don't score many, but they've scored 1 to go in front here. Romeu. Tuck that back through there to Borja Mayoral. And on his left foot. Oh, we weren't behind for long. Thank you, Borja. He does have his 7th goal of the Premier League season, and it was just 2.5 minutes between the Villa one and ours. He's been scoring quite a few on his left foot, to be fair. Last year, he couldn't stop scoring with his right. This year, he can't stop scoring with his weak foot. 1-1. Kujia, nice strength shown by Skriniar, no foul. It's so frustrating that I had to go behind for something to actually go my way in front of goal. I could have just kept them out and stayed at 0-0, then I'd be 1-0 up right now. I see the man at the back post arriving, but unfortunately I dropped the ball between my two attackers right onto the head of the centre-back that clears it away. Having scored pretty sharply after they did in this second half, I'm confident that we will be able to go and get ourselves a second. The question is, has their goal, despite the fact that we quickly pegged them back, given them the confidence to go and get a second themselves? Good save by Eretha Balaga, keeping that one out. I'll switch this, looking for Sofiane Buffel on the far side. Knock it first time into the path of someone in front of me, but unfortunately Gerhardt does well. And Shelb has turned Cedric there. Here's Jonathan Kujia. That's given away by Aston Villa. Back to their poor attacking habits again. Hopefully I can build on my goal. Go and get myself in front. Play Mayoral in there. I'll dink that looking for Sofiane Buffel. Please get to that before it goes out for a goal kick. Really classy. I have to go backwards there to Cedric. Here's Oriol Romeu. Justin Kluivert has come on as a substitute. Played in behind here, who spins well. I'm going to have to cut back. Lay that into the path of Oriol Romeu, whose touch takes him away from defenders. And goal! And the shot also away from goal, frustratingly. 8 minutes to go. Still 1-1. Desperate to win. I can't afford to drop 2 points against the side that are 18th in the division and have only scored 5 goals all season. Classy. Romeu quickly around the corner there to Gieju. Turns well. Oh! Someone there in close proximity. Really classy. He's made the wrong run there, Sofiane Buffel. He's put a defender between him and the ball. Kluivert, Buffel. Oh no, I tried to lay that back to Gieju. We will get it to him. You can hear the crowd singing louder and louder. Come on, you Reds. Sofiane Buffel trying to do exactly that. Oh, but I can't get past the defender. So frustrating here. So many Villa men back at all times, just denying me the space to get shots off or find the right pass at the right time. And on the counter-attack they come again. Maxwell Cornet, passes that straight to Skriniar. And again, we'll try and come forward. Caught on a man there with Gieju. And here's Varda. Kujia through the gap to Maxwell Cornet in behind again. Cross comes in, and arriving is Cedric to head behind for a corner in stoppage time at the end of the second half. Don't even think about winning it with the last kick of the game. Jonathan Kujia goes off. Always punched that only. On comes Hogan, who's underneath that. Classy will clear. Get that under control with Gieju, but there's the final whistle. That's 2 points dropped. It really is 2 points dropped. I'm so frustrated at myself for not being able to get 3 points from that game. I had so much of the ball, but I just couldn't find the chances to break them down. They defended solidly. It is 2 points dropped, but they earned that point, Aston Villa. Manchester United get a 3-1 win against Liverpool, which is their first defeat of the season, actually. And Spurs lose as well. I'm pretty sure, was that their first defeat of the season too? Indeed it was. The only two undefeated teams left in the table, Liverpool and Spurs, have now lost that title. And it's Burnley that lead the table. Burnley top of the Premier League after 9 games. Who'd have thought it? Brighton, however, could go up to second with a win with their game in hand. And up next for us was it Leicester? No, it's Liverpool. Huge game. It's been a while since we played Liverpool, of course, with them having a season in the Championship. And they definitely look a lot different to how you would expect. The front three still looks very familiar. The back two, centre-back wise, looks familiar. But Cunningham, Piccini, and a couple of other non-Liverpool first-team names in the midfield. With Adam Bogdan in goal, I have no idea what sort of performance to expect from Liverpool here. Sadio Mane, twisting and turning one way then the other. Quite remarkable that they've been able to hold on to players like Mane and Salah and Van Dijk and Roberto Firmino, despite their year in the Championship. I would have thought a number of their players, specifically their better players, would have been poached by other teams, but luckily for them, they weren't. That's probably why they scored so many points in the Championship. They absolutely bossed it last season. Was it something like 119 points or something stupid like that? Ward-Prowse through here to Borja Mayoral, trying to help it out wide to the run of Richarlison, but they defend it well, Liverpool. Puccini's a decent right back, to be fair. He's not necessarily top 4 quality, but he's definitely a very capable right back for the Premier League. To be fair, Liverpool don't necessarily have a world-class right back, as it is in real life anyway. Yes, they've got Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's a good prospect, and Nathaniel Clyne when he's not injured, but neither are exactly world-class. But still, Puccini will definitely be able to do a job for Liverpool, and hopefully his job won't be done well enough today, and we'll be able to get in behind him with Richarlison and create some opportunities. Well, Myrell will try and do exactly that. Richarlison dart back inside. What's a heavy touch? Rushing around the outside here is Oriol Romeu. Not necessarily at pace. Richarlison looking back there to Neves and across to Kluivert. Ruben Neves got a ridiculous goal in real life at the weekend. Oh, no, midweek even. But still, what a finish from Myrell. Now he scores on his right. It's about time something flew into the back of the net from him on his favoured foot rather than his weak foot. Southampton 1, Liverpool 0. With the ball out wide to Cedric. Go down the line there to Justin Kluivert. Greg Cunningham of all people at left back Liverpool. It's definitely a weak spot we should look to exploit at some point. Their wing backs, as we mentioned with Puccini earlier, definitely aren't the best, although Puccini's outdone Richarlison there. I don't recognise the names of their 2 midfielders either, alongside Jordan Henderson. They have Jordan Williams. I think he's a Liverpool youngster, but I'm not sure. And then Pedro Chiravella. I don't know anything about him, so feel free to let me know in the comments where he's from. But definitely some talent up top though. 88 rated now, Mo Salah. 87 for Sadio Mane. 86 for Roberto Firmino. Their front 3, regardless of how strong or weak their midfield and defence and arguably goalkeeper is as well with Bogdan. Oh, it's gone through the keeper. It's Jordan Henderson. Kepa. Come on, mate. You've got to be better than that. He makes a run to the middle, then darts back, and he's just not tracked. That's poor. All round. Me defensively, and then the keeper. They fired back immediately. Tierney nicely into the path of Myrell. Back there to Neves, forward toward Prowse. Neves again, out wide to Cedric. Tuck that back to Ruben Neves. Romeu. Richarlison's out wide. This is building slowly, but well. Myrell looking to turn Van Dijk. The shot's in, the shot's in! Oh, he got the shot in and it went in. This game has come to life. I scored, they quickly equalised, we've quickly gone back in front, and Myrell is at it again. That's his 9th. 9th? Yeah, 9th. He scored the goal in the first game, didn't he? And he scored both of the goals so far in this one. 9 goals so far for our number 9. And we're only in game number 10. Cunningham. Oh, it's a nice ball through to Jordan Henderson. I read that turn. Henry Harris does well. Just knock that forward. Get the ball away on the counter maybe. Maybe. Oh, maybe! Myrell! Good save by Bogdan. I can't get away from Virgil van Dijk. Very, very good defender in real life and on FIFA. Kluivert into Ward-Prowse, quick flick, but Van Dijk's in the way again. Salah back to Chiravella. To Mane, tackled, squeezed that through. Counter attack. Ruben Neves is away, but Van Dijk is marking Myrell very tightly now. A little bit too late, mate. Oh, it really is too late. Myrell! I should have gone hard and low across goal and tried to place it in that near top corner. Unfortunately, Adam Bogdan read it. Henry Harris up with that header. Very well headed, very firmly struck, but very well held by Adam Bogdan. Still 2-1 Southampton, 5 minutes before half-time. Kluivert out wide there to Cedric. Lovren is with Myrell, so I can't really find him. Ward-Prowse get that back to Romeu though. There's Ruben Neves to Romeu. Romeu could perhaps have played that onto James Ward-Prowse. Trying to get a third before half-time if I can. Neves, Ward-Prowse, Myrell tackled very well. And hard by the Dutchman, Van Dijk. And now Borja has gone down and stayed down. Hopefully he'll get back to his feet. We do, of course, have Jeju that could step in. But, oh, he's back to his feet. I tried to play that out to Richarlison. It locked onto Borja and it was about 40 yards offside. Going to be 2-1 Southampton at the break. And 8 driving down the line. Cross could come in, but Ruben Neves does well defensively. He gets fouled there, does he? No, nothing given. Firmino taking his time, getting it back to Cunningham. Firmino again. Sané and Salah in the box, but not able to do anything against me. Firmino's quick, isn't he? Christ. Cedric can't get away from him. Here's Sadio Mane, to be fair. Mane and Salah slightly quicker than... Whoa! Oh, finish off the bar. Underside the bar and in. Lovely tucked away strike from Sadio Mane there. Bursting inside, I was waiting for the pass to Salah. It didn't come. That is a hell of a goal. In fact, did that hit almost exactly at the same time, bar and post? I think so. Or at least the very, very top of the bar. Sorry, very, very top. No, it must have angled down. It must have hit the exact angle. Can you get more top corner? What a goal. Through the gap. Borja toward Prowse. Oh, lovely drop of the shoulder. Completely sold Van Dijk. What a save. Adam Bogdan. What a stop. That was destined for the back of the net and for our lead to be restored, but fingertip stuff. Decent cross. He'll come for this, Bogdan, and hold it well. He's having, well, I hasten to say, a good game, because he has conceded 2 goals, but he's not necessarily doing too badly. Lovely ball by Ward-Prowse to Mayoral. I'll quickly get that to Richarlison. Look to duck inside. He's done that very well. And can we keep this move going? Here's Oriol Romeu driving forward. Dejan Lovren coming across. Borja Mayoral, drop the shoulder. It's not necessarily worked too well. Richarlison's held his run there nicely. And he'll get the touch and the turn, and the shot's blocked, and it won't quite drop for him a second time either. Just under half an hour to go here. Good strength shown by Romeu. Just under half an hour to go. And we haven't yet been able to get our lead back again. Not through lack of trying, though. Might bring Jeju on for the injured Borja Mayoral soon, too. In fact, I'll do that now. Romeu into James Ward-Prowse. Kluivert forward to Borja Mayoral. That's worked very well. Justin Kluivert. Where has Dejan Lovren come from? Unbelievable. He just arrived. So electric pace. Oh, Virgil van Dijk heads that away. Oh, chance maybe for Ruben Neves' long shot. Oh, well saved by Bogdan. That wasn't the most clear cut. The goal he scored midweek was just unbelievable, Ruben Neves. He is far too good for the Championship. I can't wait to see him playing in the Premier League next year with Wolves. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous to see him score goals like that in the Premier League multiple times a season. It's not the first one. Not the first banger he scored this year either. Definitely a Puskás Award winning nominee for sure. That goal for Wolves midweek. Was it against Derby, I think? If you haven't seen it, have a look for it on Twitter or YouTube or somewhere, because my God, what a goal. Roberto Firmino trying to score one for Liverpool here, but he's not able to do it. Feed that into Richarlison. Look quickly for Jeju. Spin there. Feed Justin Kluivert. Jeju's going to go again, and I'll look for him. Jeju getting away from the defender. I didn't think Virgil actually touched me there. I think it was genuinely just the momentum of the run of Jeju that took him down. Oh, I want to see a replay of that. Does he touch him? I mean, Jeju, as he swings his leg back to shoot, puts his leg between Van Dijk's legs and goes down. If anything, Virgil's just stood there and he's been kicked by Jeju, who goes down. Unreal. Penalty given. Chance to go 3-2 up at Anfield. James Ward-Prowse will take the penalty then. Adam Bogdan's had a good game so far. We're going to go top right. No! Off the post and across the goal mouth and cleared away by Henderson. I mean, probably justice done, but oh my God. I can't believe it's another bloody penalty. Turn, Justin! Virgil van Dijk came through the back of him there. That one was definitely a foul. Maybe a yellow card for the Dutchman here, perhaps. And no, manager just Oh, manager. Referee just telling him off. That one, he comes straight through the back of him. How is that not a booking? Cunningham's gone off. James will press the free kick. I'm just not going to shoot from here. I'll lay this short. It's going to be Justin Kluivert. Please tell me Jordan Henderson got something on that and it's a corner. Okay, good. If that had been his shot, I might have just taken him off immediately. James Ward-Prowse with the delivery. Diego looks to be underneath it. Again, it's going to drop to Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves! Stand only. Corner for Liverpool. In stoppage time at the end of the game. Corner comes in from Henderson. DeAndre Edlin's come off the bench and will lose that header. But is there enough time to go up the other end and have one more chance? No. No, there's not. As I bowl the ball out, the final whistle goes. A 2-2 draw at Liverpool. I want to have a look at this replay again. And I want to see just how close to the top corner this actually is from Sadio Mane. Because it is a hell of a strike from the edge of the box. And is it exactly bar and post? I mean, can you get... I don't think you could physically get, other than maybe the odd millimetre, much more top corner. Could you? I'll try and slowly get back. I mean, that's hitting bar and post at exactly the same time. You could not get more top corner. Either that is the best finish I've ever seen, or he's been really lucky. Liverpool as a whole, though, have been really lucky. Look at those stats. 16 shots, 13 on target, a 2-2 draw. Cheers, then. Never mind. Perhaps should have won both games today, and unfortunately, I've only come away with a point from each. We were expecting this season to not go quite as well as last year, and that is... 5 days. Thank you. Right, you guys reckon that if I actually go in and negotiate for these smaller deals with Cam Slattery and Marcus Barnes, that we might be able to actually get him to leave us? I'm just going to ask that, and again they'll come 9-40. That's fine. I just wanted to go in and do the cutscene. Apparently that works for some reason to actually get him to leave. Marcus Barnes has rejected God knows how many clubs as well, as it happens throughout the course of the past 18 months or so. But up next tomorrow will be PSV and Leicester City. I do want to quickly check and see what the situation is in the Premier League table. Also, that's our Champions League group. Looking very good there. The Premier League, we are still 5th. And still 2 points away from Burnley at the top, who actually have a game in hand and can go 3 points clear. So despite drawing twice, we're actually still not that far away from the top 4. Well, we're level on points with Bournemouth, but they've got a game in hand. Aston Villa now 19th. Manchester City in the relegation zone. Don't tell me Liverpool are going to get relegated Season 1 and Manchester City are going to get relegated Season 3. I'm not having it. That's all for today, though. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more, and I'll see you tomorrow.